Shiny forehead. Hey gems, welcome back to my channel. It's been a really long time, and you know, life happens and we're taking it one day at a time. And right now I just feel I just want to talk. I want to just express myself because I've been going through some confusion, I don't know what to do. So I don't even know, probably a year, last year, I made this video from Catholicism to New Age to now my journey, go to that video if you want to know what I'm talking about. But my journey has always been a journey. It's always been something. It's always a lot happening. And recently I've just been feeling a little confused, a little where do I go, a little why am I this, I feel a little, I'm gonna be honest, I feel lost. I feel completely lost because it's like in the beginning, my relationship with God and it was just like, it was great. Things was happening for me. Things were going pretty great. But then I realized the more I'm like, okay, God help me. Help me with this, help me with that. Do this for me, do that for me. What do I do now? What do I do now? It's like I'm relying on him, right? That's what the Bible tells you to do. And I'm just like, I feel like I was just journaling about this. I'm like, I want Imani back. I want Imani back who was free. Because I don't know why right now I feel, in a sense, trapped. I feel like I don't know what to do next. And I'm just like doing things, not really doing things. Like I don't know who I am. Motherhood already threw me off track. Now I really have no idea who I am. Like, where are we going? What are we gonna do and how are we gonna do it? I don't know. And I'm going to God to be like, where am I going? How am I gonna do it? And I'm not getting answers, okay? I'm not getting answers. I'm not hearing anything like I used to. I'm not understanding things. Things aren't aligning. And if anything, I'm more confused about the things that I think I am getting, the answers that I think I'm getting. I'm like, was that God? Was that me? And it's like, I don't know if this is what the relationship is supposed to look like. And, you know, let go, let God, lean out on your own understanding. All of that, it's making me feel like, who am I? Who are you anymore? Who are you, Ionique? Like, honestly, truly, who are you? And I'm journaling and I'm just like, I want her back. I want whoever she was meant to be, whoever she was created to be, I want her back. Because I know even when I was younger, 18, you know, those stages, I was me, but I wasn't me either. I was trying to fit in somewhere in the mix of all of it. But I know no matter what stages of my life I go through, there's an aspect, still a small part of me that's always there. But I've never got my full me, my fullest potential of who I am, that carefree, the young, wild and free, like just, I want her. And I know now, because I have like healed and did some work on myself and trying to understand myself and getting to know myself and reading the Bible and figuring certain things that I like and dislike, and things that, like, morals and values that I align with, that I have a better understanding. But I still know that whoever I am today, this person that I am today, she ain't me, okay? She's in this period, she's in this moment, she's having this experience, but she is not me. And I want to feel like me. I want to feel like I'm not lost and I'm not confused and I don't know what to do and I'm just going by doing life, and I don't like that feeling. And you know, it's okay to doubt, but it's like the amount of doubt that I'm having on the basic things of life, that shouldn't be happening. Like that to me is just too much. So it's like right now I'm like, what do I you know what I also think it is? That I started telling more people about what I do, or like what I believe in, and how I don't do this or I don't do that, or how I keep Sabbath, or how I don't do this or how I don't do that. And I feel like when it was between me and God, it was so beautiful. It was nice, okay? And now that I'm letting other people into my world, or actively telling other people about my world, because like the thing is, I was always doing these things, but I never said, well, I'm not keeping Sabbath, or I'm keeping Sabbath. I would keep Sabbath, no one would know that I was or wasn't keeping Sabbath. But now it'd be like, oh, it's Sabbath, or like, for example, someone invite me to something on a Saturday or something, or depending on what I'd be like, oh, I can't, it's Sabbath. Before, it would just be like, no, thank you, maybe next time. And I think because now I'm giving them a reason, I'm explaining myself of why I'm doing what I'm doing, versus just, no, thank you, versus just being the light and just walking in it. Now I'm trying to write it on my forehead, she doing it. I think that took away from my relationship. That took away from my, whatever me and y'all had, whatever me and God had, it definitely took that away. Like, I could be a light, but I feel like I shouldn't have to announce it. And that's not who I am. I'm always been see, look at me, knowing who I am. I know there's always been the part of me that lets it, whatever it is that I'm doing, or I let that speak for me. I don't do the talking. Okay? Hair. I let my hair speak for me. I don't have to I don't have to tell you this, that, and the third. Like, I did my hair, right? I'm not about to be like, look, everybody, look right here. You see it? I did hair. I do hair. I'll just do my hair. Walking down the street, someone like, oh my gosh, you did your hair. Me. Versus walking down the street, here, I did my hair. Everybody see I did my hair. If that makes sense. Does that make sense to y'all? So I feel like the fact that I started telling people how I'm doing what I'm doing versus just doing what I'm doing, it changed. So now we have to figure out where to go, what to do, because this right here, this stage right here, this season right here, it ain't it for me. And I want to just like, this is not fun. It really isn't. And I was talking to my one friend the other day, and I'm just like, I realized when I was in my beginning stages of getting to know God that I heard him more, but I feel like now I don't. But I also think it's probably because of the fact that I'm so, here, everybody, here's what I'm doing. Like, okay, everyone has their gift, right? Maybe yours is to talk about it and tell everybody what you're doing. That is not mine. Like, and it seems weird because I'm on here talking about it, but it's like, this is diary, okay? This is me just talking. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you how I do it. It's just gonna sound weird. But like, for example, I'm not a street preacher. I cannot be out here on the streets telling you what you're doing wrong and how you're doing it and why you should do better. That is not me. I'm the personal experience kind of girl. I'm the one-on-one kind of girl. I'm not a group project kind of girl. You know, I'm the do-it-yourself kind of girl. And being that I was trying to make myself the street preacher, trying to make myself the group girl, I done lost her. She's gone, because that was never her. She went into hiding. As soon as I started doing that, she went into hiding. She said, oh, you don't need me. I don't know who you trying to become, but that ain't it, so I'm gonna go. So it's like, and that's why I love talking, because it, you know, it brings some revelation, and you start to see things, and like, oh, okay, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. But like, for a while, the past few months, I've been feeling like, what the heck am I doing? Like, I know like, there's a method to my madness. And when I tried to change myself to fit into what I thought I needed to become, that's when I lost and got confused and started not knowing what to do or where to go or how to do it. Like, that's not me. And I know I'm making this video. I know somebody, like, I'm not the only one feeling what I'm feeling. We all, like, we go through these things. And I'm going to say it because I've been feeling this for a while. I'm going to say it because I know somebody out there might be feeling what I'm feeling too. So, like, I know I want a relationship with God. I know I want to keep the statutes and commandments. I know the things that I want. Now I have to delete all the things that is not. That ain't it. That's not me. That's not how I roll, how I function. And then maybe the confusion and the lost and the where are we going from here will, you know, disappear. But thanks for listening. So if you're feeling that too, if you're in this stage too, because I'm still in the stage for a really long time. I didn't think I would come to this moment because I've kept having this battle with myself. Like, is it this? Is it that? Should I do this? Should I do that? Why are you doing this? You should be doing it. It's like, eventually you just got to sit with yourself. Be still. Literally, be still. And I had to remind myself that I was made in His image. I can figure it out. And I think I was waiting for it, God. I think I was waiting for it to be figured out for me. And not saying that, it's just gonna sound so weird, okay? I believe, I think this is what the battle has been with me and myself. I believe that I was made in His image. I can do. Okay? And it's okay to ask. But I think what ended up happening was I was asking and not doing. I was asking and waiting for some letter writing on the wall saying, Imani, do it. But I had to still do. I would just encourage you guys to journal, to talk it out, to talk out loud, to figure it out. It'll take some figuring it out. And I usually have it figured out. I don't have it figured out. I'm still figuring it out. All things work together for those who love Him, okay? So it'll work out. Give yourself some freaking grace. So hopefully when I come back, I have something better for you guys. But thank you for listening to me vent about what I'm feeling, and I hope you guys are in a better state than I am. And I hope you guys are understanding the balance of life. Because I feel like they feed us this happy. This song was about to come in my head, but I didn't say it. They feed us this happy, but there's highs, there's lows, there's valleys, there's mountains. And right now I'm in a valley, but I know my mountain's coming soon. But just go through the valley. Be happy for the valley. Because imagine I had only mountains. I would never know that I needed to go through this to figure me out. I would just always think I had it figured out. And then bam, I don't. But yeah, just go through it. Like, go through the motions. Don't run. Don't rush. Just go through it. And honestly, if I wasn't journaling, Lord, I don't know where I'd be. But thank you so much, guys, for watching. Just thank you. Bye, gems.